Should we do an intro?
Oh, I probably should. We could do an intro after if you think it, or we could do it one before. It doesn't really matter. As long as we probably say something, not just randomly appear and go, hey, we're watching a thing, it's on HBO! That kind of thing. That could also be the intro. HBO. Although, straight up, I just want to point out that if HBO, excuse my language here, fucks this up like they did with Game of Thrones Season 8, I'm going to be pissed!
I have read on Twitter... Okay, no, wait, I'm going to say that up. I'm going to do a quick intro first, because if we're going to discuss this, I want to have it in the video. I have seen a few things on Twitter, and there has been good reviews for it.
For it or for the trailer? Because I'm hearing great things about the trailer. People are really excited, but that's what trailers are. They're meant to get you excited.
That's true. That's true.
And also, like, totally, look, I haven't seen it, and I don't actually know who's in it, like, specifically who's taken cast-wise. But from what I can see, either the chick who played the awesome lady in Game of Thrones, she was like super young, she was the kid lady of someplace, is in it, and she's either going to be Joel's daughter or she's going to be Ellie, and I don't know which is which. But Oberyn Martell... You don't
know which one's which in the game or in the...
No, which one she's going to be in the show. Yeah. And then Oberyn Martell, which was Game of Thrones character, which is who is playing Joel, it's like, oh my God, it's the Game of Thrones characters coming together. But that's where the concern comes for. Like, you brought them together again, but don't screw it like you did Season 8. Also, another thing popped into my mind before. Oh my God. That... spoiler alert, I guess, if you haven't played the second game or seen the second game like I have, because technically I haven't played them. I have watched someone else play them. Joel...
both.
Yeah. Joel, you know, doesn't have a good time. And the way that Oberyn Martell dies is, you know, can be a bit similar, perhaps, into Joel's story coming forward. I sound like Christopher Walken. What's wrong with me?
I'm kind of, when you say something like that, I'm kind of hoping that maybe it does like it's something a bit, I don't know, different to his story or something, because I'd hate for them to try and do, like, I remember when I saw the Assassin's Creed trailer and I was super excited because I love Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed is my jam. It's what I love.
Your bread and
I was like,
butter.
oh my God, I'm finally going to get to see a movie of it. And it was so fucking horrible. I hated it.
I actually liked it. I thought it was good as separate entity from the games and stuff. I thought it was actually really cool. And I love Michael Fassbender. Hiya, Daddy! Sorry.
I mean, I still enjoyed the whole... I mean, everybody loves the whole... assassin part of it, like...
Did you just go as in, like... Spider-Man move, like...
No! He's got blades on... I've actually got them over here if you want me to prove.
No, it's okay.
Like, he has, like, a thingy, and then his blade comes out of his
arm or somewhere else.
But anyway, yeah, and then you get quite... Like, it's really well known that video games really get the short end of the stick, and
when they're made into movies or TV shows
and movies, they just can't seem to give the same immersion that you get when you play the game. I think there's only one that's actually been as good.
Oh, please do not say Mortal Kombat.
No. All
right, so we're going to watch the trailer.
Yeah.
We're going to try not to say anything during the trailer. It's going to be hard. I will react, but I won't go into a spiel. And then afterwards, we'll try and pull out the business of what's in the trailer and what it could be leading us towards.
Are you ready?
3, 2, 1, go!
The roses have faded, there's frost at my door. The birds in the morning don't sing anymore. The grass in the valley is starting to die, and out in the darkness the whippoorwills cry. The darkness is falling, the sky has turned gray, a hound in the distance is starting to fade. Alone and forsaken by fate and by man, oh Lord, if you hear me, please hold my hand. Alone and forsaken by fate and by man, oh Lord,
This is your chance.
hear me, please hold my hand.
Our best shot.
Hold my hand.
We keep her alive.
Hold my hand. Please hold my hand.
And you said everything right.
Hold my hand. Please hold my hand.
Save who you can save.
Oh, please understand.
So yes, Oberyn Martell / The Mandalorian is our Joel guy. He is amazing, and I'm pretty excited that he is Joel. And the chick who plays Ellie was the cool lady in Game of Thrones as well. So it's really cool to see them brought back together.
I'm trying to picture her.
She's the young lady of something or other. I cannot think of her name.
Oh, the one that was. Oh, yep. I know when you're talking
Not
about.
Lady of Winterfell, but Lady of something. Not Mormons. Mormont?
I remember she was that one that was like super.
Mormont. Yes, Lady of
East or
Mormont.
something, you know.
Lyanna. Music at the start, perfect choice. Very, very Joel, because he plays the guitar and he's very rustic in the way he would sing his songs and stuff. It's perfect. Obviously, the lyrics are awesome.
I'm excited to see the full makeup of those of the
Clickers?
clickers.
Yes, seeing that one shot of the clicker, I'm like,
Hearing that noise took me straight back into the
to
game.
the game.
Kid
Yeah.
you not, man.
I was trying.
Straight back into it. And
And-
you're straight there going, and I was with Joel going, shh, don't you
Yes!
move.
And I'm like, be quiet, don't say a thing. And because you only see it for a very short, split second, or not split second, but you see it for just a sec. And it's just like, hang on a second, that was definitely a clicker. How good does it actually look? It's at 1:16 in the trailer. The link to the actual trailer itself will be down below if you want to check it out yourself. But yeah, so 1:16. I get why it's very orange around there, and I get the grey and stuff. And with the remastered version, it does very much look like
too.
that. But that could be residual hair from the human that still's hanging about on it.
No, but I mean, think about it though. It's basically like when Last of Us first came out, there was this whole big thing about, how it could actually happen. Like the creators had made it based on something that could actually happen. It was a virus from a plant that kind of mutated and stuff like that. So there was the ability. That's one of the things that I really enjoyed about the game, was the fact that it was based on something that could actually happen. And so yeah, it's based off of plants. So by rights, they'd have like little bits and pieces of that kind of stuff on them anyway.
And there's a shot at, where is it? What do you call it? 47, where I think we're seeing Tess and the other chick that. So originally Joel and Ellie leave with someone named Tess. And there's a bit of stuff that happens there, and there's also someone else they're meant to be taking her to, but she gets hurt or something like that, and so they have to leave her behind and continue on to where the rest of the Fireflies are. But she comes back at the end, whatever, and she's actually survived the shootout or whatever happened.
Liz.
Don't know if that's it. I actually can't remember specifically if that was it. But she actually, she's there at the end, and so there's a shot at 47 seconds where I'm like, okay, is the one closest to the screen Tess and the one behind the other chick who I can't remember her name of, or is it the other way around? They both look a bit worse for wear. So I'm assuming that they're actually going to follow not the story for word, but the game itself up until the very end of the game, because that's the whole point of the series, I think, is to run along a story that could happen with real life people alongside the game at the same time, so you get more of the story, more of the character development, although you spend a lot of time with the characters in the game.
Yeah.
Joel and Ellie.
They're gonna have to grow it out somehow. They're gonna have to grow it out by having sorry, I had the music playing in the background. They're gonna have to grow it out somehow. They're gonna have to have like more than just Joel and Ellie's story, and have Joel and Ellie's story kind of woven together.
Well, we're definitely seeing, prior to the clickers and all that becoming the norm, we're seeing the beginnings of the virus and stuff. I think we're also going to see some of Ellie's flashback, where that's her story that happens that you can play, that happened between game 1 and 2, but it's not happening between game and 2. It was the prequel to game 1, really. I think you're going to see that, because at 48, you can see 2 people on a carousel, and one's Ellie and one is another person, and number 50 for that one if you're looking for that person, and that's a really important character or person to Ellie that kind of gives Ellie the gung-ho kind of attitude, doesn't give a shit what everyone thinks. She'll say she'll be super honest about everything, she's not going to sugarcoat shit, all that kind of crap. And I think getting those flashbacks are really going to kind of build Ellie's character the way that they wanted to continue to do after finishing game 1, by bringing that DLC where you could play Ellie before she goes on her journey with Joel. The reason she goes on the journey with Joel across to the Fireflies, they've
what do you call it? They've pandered to the audience by giving them the clicker shots.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is what a lot of gamers would have been looking for.
Yeah, to see how they were going to play out the actual monsters or the baddies in the game. Well, the non-human baddies, I would probably call them now, because they're not necessarily human anymore.
Well, they can still be baddies and not be human in our worlds.
That's true. So I think there's quite a bit to like about it, but that's bloody hell, it's a trailer. That's the whole point. You're meant to be super excited because the trailer's going to show you all the best bits, but in not sequenced order, so that you don't exactly know when things are going to happen. But
it's the one that shows, what is it they say, that shows all of the best parts of the movie.
Yes, like in the trailers for games and stuff too. It's always like some of the best parts of the game being played, and like the rest of it's a lot of grind and stuff. I just hope they don't have too much like filler, like with characters we haven't met before, that they're not going to spend time with. If they're going to bring characters in to give it a bit more beefiness or whatever, those characters need to be given like a sizable amount of actual personality and meaning to the story, not just, hey, here's a random person you run into while you're traveling to the Fireflies and you'll never see them again and they're just a side glance. So the ones that we haven't seen any evidence of in it was the 2 people they met, the father and son on the way. We didn't see anything about them. I don't think they're cutting them out. I think they're probably going to save them either for another trailer, or at least, they'll be in the show.
Sometimes in like particular things, like I'm going to throw out a thing to something I'm watching at the moment, and I used to watch a lot of the cartoon version when I was younger. Yes.
I watched it already.
Yes. And I've been watching it, and they've taken out a lot of characters or changed it around, which isn't, it's not so bad because they've given the other people like particular,
meaning
things, but at the same time, it frustrates me because Musa was not a mind fairy, she was a music fairy.
Where's Techna? Or Techno. No, it's Techna, yeah.
So there is quite a bit of not regularity, common where movies take out smaller characters to merge them into other ones.
Like, give their role or their importance to another character to make them more important stuff too. So because of what happens between the father, son, and Ellie and Joel, like what it really gives Ellie, I'm hoping that it's still in there, even if they don't have those characters. They still need to have that there, because that's a lot of Ellie's initial... excuse my language. Oh, shit. This is going to be a lot harder. Like, this is real life. People do this kind of stuff all the time. Like, you know, this could happen to everyone I care about, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so either they keep them in and we just haven't seen them yet, or they're going to give it... Yeah.
Because it is such a big part of the game, they might want to say, like you said, save it for another trailer.
Yeah, or it's just they're going to give it to another character and they haven't really foreshadowed that for us yet. But link down below to everything for Vic, so go check her out. Streams on Twitch as well. Or above, below. I pointed the wrong way. I said above and below.
I'm figuring that some kind of thing will come. I can't even see my fingers with this stupid... Look at that.
They don't exist. Yeah, thanks very much for joining us. If you want to see some more React content, give us a hoy down in the comments below, or, you know, jump in that Discord, yo. Tell us yourself in there. Or comments, probably is just putting in the comments. Links down below, everything for Vic. And yeah, looking forward to The Last of Us. Let us know what you think of the trailer. Anything you're excited about. Have you played the games? Are you looking for direct connection, or you're hoping for a bit extra?
What she said.
Otherwise, yeah, we'll see you guys later. Bye. Now that you've seen it, you'll be like, now I can't unsee that. Like,
Exactly.
Damn it.
Like
It's going to annoy me.
It's like that thing that Thor put in my Discord the other day of Myers with the big booty.
It's not safe for work, but if you want to see it, I'll link it down below for you. I'm not putting it in the video because it will not be okay.